What is up YouTube, and welcome back to the RiftGuides WildRift video. Check the description below to find out about the SHYVANA player on the Legends Esports channel. We are very happy to get the approval of them to react to their content, and now it's time to take a look at the top 1 SHYVANA on the Chinese server. She's playing against a Lee Sin, and SHYVANA is very infamous for, well, being a full clear champion. But what is she about to, or what is he about to do in this game? Starting with a third ability to get an accelerated jungle clear dealing percentage max HP damage to a jungle camp and slowly dragging the blue buff towards the Gromp. In this game, you see a lot of scary things already. There's a Lux against a Yasuo, a Jinx and a Lulu against an Ashe, and I can't even see what the rest is. And here you see how he beautifully drags the monster, the blue buff, towards the Gromp to make sure to use the auto-tech cleave of his champion. Just being efficient with jungle clearing is so important. And how does the Lux kill the Yasuo? Excuse me? How is that even possible? Very typical of just going for the jungle clear. Ooh, he couldn't hit that one, and yeah. Let's hope that the Lee Sin is walking over mid lane towards the bottom side of the map, trying to go for the scuttle crab immediately, or maybe even going for a cheeky gank, not focusing on jungle clearing at all. Probably has only 3 camps cleared so far, which means he's at a level disadvantage unless he clears the blue buff. But it's very obvious that the Lee Sin will be in the bottom lane right here next to the Yone, so what can happen is that the SHYVANA hides in the lane brush to deny the gank, or she just recalls to get an accelerated clear going back to the top side scuttle. We have information, or we know, that the Lee Sin is at the bottom side of the map, so the Yone doesn't really have to do anything. Just one more camp for the SHYVANA, and then it's finally time for her to turn to a champion. SHYVANA is super ult-centric, so without having her ultimate available, she has big issues reaching people, and if she can't reach people, she can't deal damage. With level 6 now in the pockets, the Yasuo completely ignoring that she was even there for a second. And here she gets some deep vision for a laner, so the Lee Sin can't just magically appear. Another thing the Lee Sin can do with the Yasuo mid lane is he can jump from the enemy, like from your chicken camp, into the lane, and then just instantly press the kick into your face, and then the Yasuo ults. He did a beautiful binding by the Lux, because the Yasuo made a big mistake. He immediately responded to it with a flash into an ultimate into running down the Yasuo. Now, since she has a little bit of downtime, he'll focus on some free camps. Okay. Lee Sin moment. Why? Well, this is a good start. This SHYVANA is eating very well, and with the information on enemy jungle camp, she knows so much. She knows that Lee Sin died then, that the buffs are respawning in that time frame. With this, she already knows where the Lee Sin will be, and yes, of course, the Lee Sin will appear on these camps. The question is, will she get enough fury to go for a proactive play, or will she continue farming, going to the other side of the map to clear her other camps? Keep in mind, she's running Overgrowth, which in fact grants her a lot of stats. By just clearing the jungle camp, she gets so much HP, which makes life so much easier for her. And this champion doesn't necessarily need many damage items, because your most damage comes from your third ability. And if you combine, for example, one on-it item with the power of Trinity Force, you will see that your champion does enough damage whatever you do. And keep in mind, your champion scales with the power of farming as well, since you see like 112 stacks already. Oh, the combo we talked about just happened with the Yasuo ultimate on the Lee Sin kick. A beautiful binding by the Lux, and the Lee Sin is just getting hunted down by the dragon. This dragon is so unbelievably fat, it's not even close anymore. And with Lee Sin dead and knowing that where he came from, it is now time to farm the enemy jungle camps. He has the timer on the enemy wolves and the enemy Gromp, also knowing when the enemy blue buff will appear, but the question is, will he go for that blue buff as well? With the power of the ultimate form, he deals so much damage to jungle camps, but it might be a high risk to go for the blue buff, but if he sees Lee Sin early, which he will do thanks to the power of the wards, he will clear it instantly. He also has time for one more camp, and then he should recall to get ready for the Herald, but again, he doesn't have ultimate right now, which makes life a lot harder for him. And without ultimate available, he can't really choose to go for a fight, and he really needs to stack. Oh yeah, the Lee Sin just lost all the camps on this side, so potentially, because the Lee Sin is now locked in place for the Herald, we might see a recall here into a Dragon play. Which is, on paper, not the best, but SHYVANA gains a few more stacks on Dragon compared to Herald. But nonetheless, Herald is such a powerful objective that, yeah, he goes to Herald. The Lee Sin isn't starting this, so since the Lee Sin didn't start the Herald, it's now time to contest the enemy jungle, probably at the Dragon, getting more stacks, and since she's so much stronger, she can just go there and force a fight. And there is a fight. The Lee Sin has to kick her instantly to the face, or she gets the Dragon and the Lee Sin doesn't kick! And now the enemy bottom will die as well because they have no eyes. They didn't see the goblin announcement that the Dragon just was lost and it just went double time. Oh, this is so... And they killed the bot lane and she still had flash? That's an illegal maneuver. Oh my god, there are so many more camps. This SHYVANA is so accelerated, it's beyond fed. If you invested into the Overgrowth stocks this game, your portfolio would have like explodes. It's so crazy already. This SHYVANA has so much gold. And she just never stops farming. Every single resource is hers to begin with. Kiting the camp very nicely towards the Gromp, being very efficient as she moves towards the second item, which is going to be Blade of the Rune King, or maybe a quick little Heartsteel choice, but since we're snowballing, it's, yeah. And if you're wondering, why would you purchase Heartsteel delayed? Heartsteel still provides you with a bunch of HP. And the bunch of HP will scale into the late game because you're a melee champion anyway. You want to go in, you want to fight. And since that is the case, you will get like every free hits you do with Heartsteel, like every free procs is basically a Ruby Crystal, which is 500 gold. Like, roughly. And we are not even 7 minutes into the game, and he has 331 stacks. He's just running away with the game, and the Lee Sin has no chance. Oh, the Lee Sin was here because, yeah. Because we saw in the Fokker War that something was tagged by the third ability, and then we saw the Blast Cone as well. Do you see the damage? And now it's time to farm the form again and have a massive item spike in base. If you don't want to get one-tapped, Heartsteel is a nice choice, granting you so much HP. Yeah. It's a relatively cheap item, and it grants you so much HP, and even picking up the Glorious Enchant. With this, there's just no way the enemy can escape. But it seems as if the bot lane has some trouble up there. They're getting absolutely blasted in jungle. Jinx even flashed the wall and still died. It's a bounty here, and there's an entire enemy squad in the enemy jungle, in his jungle, I mean. But yeah, the SHYVANA is fed. It's time to stack the Heartsteel. 40 stacks already consumed. Oh, he didn't get the hit on this one. He needs to be patient. Oh, he didn't get it again. This is something you have to keep in mind. Sometimes you want to let the enemy live a little bit longer to get the Heartsteel proc if it doesn't make a difference. And this way, you just make life so much easier in the sense of gaining more stats. For example, if he got 2 more stacks here of Heartsteel, it would have most likely been 120. Since the stacks you gain is dependent on the damage you deal, which is then again dependent on the physical resistance they have in the sense of armor. But yeah, 400 stacks are accumulated. With these 400 stacks, it's time. Your third ability now deals true damage in the Dragon form. You're absolutely rapid using your second ability in Dragon form as well. And your first ability is an absolute demolish tool. And yeah, you just got consumed. Another 41 stacks right into the hands. So as of right now, it's roughly 4 Heartsteel procs for 1 Ruby Crystal, which means every 4 times you proc this item, you gain 500 gold for absolutely free. And since you're farming a lot, you also gain Overgrowth stacks, which is then again even more. Like, you gain so many stats for free, and now it's a beautiful jump into the enemy team. The enemy uses all the CC they have, but it's simply not enough to burst this champion. The Ashe lives with 1 HP, but the red buff executes it, even though the flash was wasted. Now the Swain is getting ran down. He tries to hit the third ability, beautiful dodge, and now it's just easy time to collect the Swain again. Well, Swain, if you believe that exhaust will save you, Mr. Crowman, that was not the move. It's not even 10 minutes into the game and she has every single form upgraded. If this SHYVANA touches anything, it just completely explodes. And now she's currently she is quote-unquote weaker because she doesn't have ultimate. And a little trick, like your first ability can one-tap wards. Oh, Lee Sin actually missed. 15 HP! No, it's a tragedy, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, you already have all your stacks. It's just a dragon loss. It just basically denies you the soul. It's really not a big deal. For the other team, however, it's bigger of a deal because they're already hard losing, which means every single lead or point that could give the enemy more strength is removed is obviously better for them. But it's not a game breaker for the SHYVANA team. Also very close to level 13. I'm very curious if SHYVANA can actually solo Baron at this point when it spawns. Like, I really wonder if she can, if she has enough damage. Lee Sin, you can't. Easy one Heartsteel proc. Nice ultimate to buffer the Lee Sin kick. Beautifully predicted. And another Heartsteel proc right into the bank. 265 HP. Close to the value of 2 ruby crystals. Close to 1000 gold in value. And he's paroling the Rift again. Standing guard to consume every single minion on this map. One of the downsides though of SHYVANA, like I feel like, is that your split push isn't as powerful because you kind of lack tower damage. And now if he gets the Amaranth Twin Guard, he is beyond tanky. Like, he has already a lot of health, but with this he gains resistances, which makes the health more effective. So he's literally an unkillable Demon King. But funnily enough, if he would get kicked into any of his teammates, well, they would probably just die. But I'd be really curious to see if he can one-tap the Nashor. Like, come on, can you just do a little grief play and just do it solo and, you know, maybe die so the game gets even closer? Because he's the only player on his team right now, right? Like, it's not even a stomp, like, it's him against the world. And again, check out the channel in the description below because they're uploading a lot of high-quality content so frequently. On a Sense Reaver Ash running in the mid lane, the Swain hits the second ability, gets a free stack here, but they have to be very careful. The Mundo's currently split pushing. This could be the big issue of the game, because if the Mundo gets the free tower shutdowns, it's a lot of money gained. The Ash uses the ultimate, the Swain misses everything, hits the binding now, but they just can't commit until SHYVANA. She's just too tanky. It's simply just a bait. Now he hops onto the Ash, instantly kills the Ash in their base. The Yasuo's not running away, but the Yasuo can't escape the fury of the dragon. But he's so fast, he's zooming after them, spits fire into the Swain's face and just kills him. And he's still very much alive. He is just chilling. And the Yone does the best play possible in the entirety of the game. He just recalls to deny the Mundo push. But at the same time, whereas this play happens, they lost so many towers and the enemy gained so much gold. And now they have to finish. This could be a very, very bad spot for that team. The Lee Sin kick misses in a like, he didn't hit the right target. And it's just, will it be enough? Will they be able to finish this game here? No, they can't finish it right now. It's 511 health and they have to withdraw. But this is certainly a Baron angle, right? No, they can't because their team is too low. So they have to run down the Mundo. But with Dragon being lost earlier, it's not even a soul condition anymore. So we'll just collect a free kill on Dr. Mundo. Now he was able to get to waste time until the Heartsteel proc came in. And yeah, easy money. Oh, he's so close to having full items. He just wants to get the Heartsteel procs. Yoink! Oh, will this be enough? Nah, no way they can kill him. He has Omnivamp as well. Like, he will just jump in, and now it's just Jover. Yeah, you just die. Like, when SHYVANA has all 4 upgrades, and she has Omnivamp as well, and you happen to fight in her 3rd ability, there's little to no chance that you kill her. Like, she has so much sustain and damage that it's too difficult. Like, even if everything happens here, like, look at the damage, there's barely any damage, and look at the sustain. Oh no, it happened. The typical thing I'm always talking about, the getting excited and having too much fun part, and in every Chinese video, this happens at least once. So, the relatable moment, yet again here, and for you in the comments who say, well, if it happens to me, then you're flaming, and it happens to the Chinese high elo player, you're just saying emotionally carried away, well, guilty. But, he was a griefer for that play, we have to be honest. But now he's back to absolutely 1v9 the situation, looking at the Mundo, getting a Heartsteel's proc, jumping into the backline, one-tapping the enemy Ashe, now onto the Swain. Swain gets collected as well, 722 Heartsteel stacks, and the Mundo is just not tanky enough, he just gets consumed alive. Oh no, he flashes away and dies to the Bluetooth auto tag. Lee Sin, are you sure you want this? Oh, Lee Sin. Oh! Trumped alive as well, 781 Heartsteel stacks. Look at the emote. I want that emote. Oh, he's BMing. He's telling something to Steve. Oh no. Oh, another Heartsteel proc? Come on. Okay, it appears like he's a tiny bit agitated, you know? Just a tiny bit. No, why is his... he's fuming and happy at the same time. Come on, Ash Arrow, steal it. Ash Arrow, I believe in you. Oh, smite mod check? Well, this game could have been over a long time ago, but yeah, as you've seen so far, SHYVANA is very powerful if he gets to farm like this consistently and then take over the game with her gold lead, especially if the enemy team doesn't have enough control to lock you down in place, or if they don't use it properly. Yasuo appeared on their screen, instantly disappears. The enemy AD carry also instantly disappeared. Oh, they're actually doing the only thing and now the game is ending. Very nicely played. And again, check out the description below and learn more about any of these WildRift players. As per usual, thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And see you soon for another RiftGuides WildRift video.